Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer 95 of all years. Now then, we're charging straight in through the front door as I promised. They have infantry to come and counter us, it's not going to work. They have one guard tower which needs taking down, but it's not going to kill however many tanks I've got. 10? Maybe 10. We'll keep building more as well, why not? Something better to spend our money on. We have a couple of tanks situated at the top side to protect the harvesters. That will be fine. Oh, this thing got rebuilt, I didn't even notice. It was very, very quick by them to rebuild this. Anyway, in we go. Do try to crush these people on your way, but if they do dodge you, then don't worry. We should take down the refinery once again. The priorities are actually to crush all of the infantry. They seem to be calling a lot of stuff back. I can understand that. It's a sensible move.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Unit report. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
With the majority of their stuff crushed now, we can start working on the buildings, can't we? Yes, they should send their tanks over to try and defend, and they are doing so. But realistically, they can't defend an attack of this magnitude. So this should be pretty routine now. They're going to lose another refinery, along with its harvester. Down it goes. That medium tank is now the biggest threat they have. So down that goes. We can crush that man because he's irritating. Down go the Humvees, nice and quick. Down goes the barracks to stop them. Yeah, never-ending flow of infantry. They're pulling infantry back, we can't help that, we just need to crush them all. Grenadiers, not rocket troops. I'm not sure which I prefer when we're talking about what the enemy's building. In a situation like this, they're both pretty annoying. But that should be the end of that force. We can go for all of the power and shut down their guard tower thingy. Advanced guard tower, I believe it's called. But that would take too long, so what we're instead going to do is take it down with force. Watch this guy goes on a crushing spree. Best of luck to you, chap. You're joining in, I didn't even order you to. You did a better job than the guy I ordered to crush. Well done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This thing does take quite a bit of killing and does put out quite a bit of damage, but it can't match up to this many tanks. Realistically speaking, nothing can match up to this many tanks, except for this many tanks. Or maybe like 5 obelisks, but there we go. And the enemies decided to put some units very close to me, but not actually attack me. So I don't know what they're planning. But it's not working, whatever it is. So take down the guard towers quickly, because the guard towers are attacking me. And they're annoying. I'll leave you doing your thing. Then we should take down the vehicle station. I don't mind the vehicle station, the weapons factory, very much, because anything it can produce, yes, it can produce medium tanks which damage me, but I kill medium tanks very fast. Unlike the barracks, which can produce an awful lot of infantry which take forever to kill. There we have our goals in mind. If we can get the weapons factory and the construction yard, then it's pretty much a job well done. Same as for every level, basically. We'll take a power while we're here, why not? We've had some silos, good work. Now, seeing that their silos are exposed, one thing we could have done was silo swiping. If you get an engineer into a silo, you steal a lot of funds from the enemy. You get all the funds that's contained within the silo, so if you find one that's nicely filled up with green, it's got bright green eyes, then if you get an engineer into that, you'll get a lot of money for it. It's a good plan. Had I seen it before, maybe I would have tried to drop off an engineer sort of there and just sniped it. The real advantage to this is that the computer, generally speaking, will rebuild it in exactly the same place. So you can swipe it, wait for the computer to rebuild it, and then swipe it again. Yes, the computer isn't too bright in that respect. The computer's not hard up for money, it's still repairing buildings. I'm not sure if it realises the jig is up yet. I think it doesn't because the construction yard is still alive. They've rebuilt the barracks as well, that's very annoying. Take down the construction yard, then we're back to the barracks. That's a rather beautiful sound there from what sounds like machine gun tanks. We'll keep the money where it is, there's no point to spend anymore, and we get a few extra points. You know we love points. If we don't spend anything, then we get a couple extra points, that's what we love. Maybe one APC just to pick off the infantry that these tanks are struggling to kill quite so badly.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
We probably do have to kill all of the infantry in this level, which is irritating, but needs to be done. We have 3 tanks here, which will take down that chap. One medium tank reversing at me. Don't know why.
Yes, sir.
As it stands, the harvesters will continue to harvest because they still have their refinery. They're perfectly happy. They don't realise they're in any danger at all.
Acknowledge. Yes,
So we'll take that down while he's inside it, just to speed up our killing job.
yes, sir.
Alright, good work. You
Acknowledge.
can go take that thing down.
Yes, sir.
As
Yes,
can
sir.
you. There you go.
Yes, sir.
And you, why not? Everyone get in on the act.
Moving out. Acknowledge. Vehicle acknowledge.
May as well kill that thing before it gets away, otherwise we're going to have to chase it down. There we go, that's into view.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we need to kill this chap.
Yes, sir.
We could probably actually take that tank, given its HP. There we go. Some nice blocking by the red harvester. Get to work. And that is down.
Yes,
Job well
affirmative.
done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting. Affirmative.
You may as well go help out your allies in this tank duel.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And you may as well take that down.
yes, moving out. Acknowledge.
So the level's pretty much won, so the speed's going up. Same as always. The enemy still has airstrikes, they could pull something miraculously up the bag. I think I lost the tank.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Alright, we seem to be in pretty good shape now. Where's that APC?
Vehicle
You
reporting.
go kill that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, moving out. Affirmative.
I would laugh so hard if a technician comes out of one of these silos and kills that tank. Then I would cry.
Yes, sir.
But I would laugh first.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
They are such a pain to kill.
Vehicle acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Let's finish off these buildings and hope that that is a job well done. If it's not, then we have to go hunting,
Acknowledged.
which isn't the end of the world, but takes a little bit longer.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
That is not a job well done. We need to go hunting,
Acknowledged.
but that's alright. We have an APC. It's good for hunting.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Probably means they have either a unit station to act as a guard, like there's a couple of medium tanks we found.
Vehicle
They
reporting.
might have a harvester that was trying to harvest some Tiberium somewhere and has given up because its base got destroyed. They might have a guard tower station somewhere. Not sure.
Yes,
We'll take a look.
moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir.
I'm not seeing anything, which is a little bit disturbing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of you to go scout that.
Moving out. Unit reporting.
Please
Acknowledged.
blast your way through that wall. There's nothing there. Could be something there. Could be something there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Well, in my world, it's a job well done. In the computer's world, it's not.
Awaiting order. Moving out. Affirmative.
Not sure what else the computer's hoping for here. Level seems pretty clear. Once that is done, use GDI's own weapons against them. Be sure that no GDI forces remain alive. I don't think there's anything alive here. There's some walls, so they count.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
One would hope not.
Moving out.
You can't get past that rock. Alright, alright. Fair enough.
Waiting orders. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Got it. Roger.
Building.
There's another APC, and we'll get him going through all of the coastline. We'll see if we can find anything out at sea.
Out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Moving out.
But I don't think there's any enemies left, so I'm a little concerned that the level hasn't ended for me there. We had this problem before. I do seem to recall where the level wouldn't end because I obtained a crate but didn't actually step on the square. That's quite irritating.
Yes, sir.
But this doesn't look like the same kind of problem.
Moving out.
It's possible the level has entirely glitched. It's possible I'm missing something very obvious. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I captured these instead of destroying them.
Yes, sir. Moving
But
out.
then the mission was to capture them, so that's kind of silly.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what I'll do, since I'm in a kind mood. Instead of making you watch me any further than you already have, flail around and panic in ignorance, I'll cut the video off here, find the problem, and be right back. Hello, one and all, and welcome back to what was a couple of seconds ago. Now then, I found the problem. I'm going to slow the speed down, otherwise next level will be a complete disaster for me.
Silos needed.
Now, hands up if you got it right, if you were shouting out something. I don't know if it ever actually came up on the thing. I don't know if it was ever possible to see it. But it's there! They rebuilt that sodding base defense tower thing. Go the right way, screw you. Yep, it was very annoying, because it's kind of concealed by the tree. It doesn't appear on the minimap, because the dirgy green of the tree appears instead of the yellow dot. So I just completely missed it. Also makes no sense for them to have rebuilt it, but they did.
Waiting order. Moving out.
So there it is. Hands up if you noticed that when I was scrolling around flailing in panic.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
And if you did, then well done to you. But if you didn't, then I suppose you're the same as I am. Which isn't bad by any means.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
However, if you're claiming you saw it and you didn't actually see it, oh good grief,
Yes, sir.
then shame on you. Right then, let's speed things up actually. I was wrong to set it to slow.
Waiting
I'll
order.
admit that. I shall just lower the speed as it draws its final breath. And that will be fine. And find it produces a man. So that wasn't its final breath at all, because we need to kill the man as well. I'm not sure what happened to my voice there, but there we go. I'm sure that was good fun for you guys. Now then, this is about to end, and we shall get a celebratory video, hopefully. He seems to have his feet still exist on the level. Poor chap. No celebratory video once again. A little upset. I do miss the videos. They were good fun. Not sure where they've gone, but oh well. So Seth is dead, Cain loves us, and we've been promoted to Seth's position, but we don't know what it was. Apparently Seth gave out missions to people. Maybe we'll get to do that. Somehow I think not. We're going to get to enter our name, which suspiciously has exactly the same score as that file called Found It. Curious stuff, that. Now then, we get to see where we're going. Okay, we've taken a lot of progress. They don't have that much left. Interesting things happening. Top left, Nod was fighting GDI, and the end result is the civilians took everything. Damn them. I believe I know where that is. Yes, Egypt, I was right. Yes, look at me go. Okay, I didn't name it until it came up on the screen, but there we go. Anyway, no video for us. You know why? Because we're saving and we're turning it off. Yes, you know that. Of course you do. Why did I call that last one Nod 9G? I haven't a clue, because this is Nod 9. But there we go. Next time we'll be back on GDI 10. Hopefully you'll join me for that.